What up, guys? It is a beautiful morning. I am walking to the gym because I pretty much always walk to the gym. It's not that far from my apartment. It is a beautiful morning out. Cameras never do real life scenery justice. I don't know why, but the sky is beautiful. The sun is rising. It isn't that cold out to be like wearing a hoodie or anything like that. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's not bad. Anyway, I'm wearing one because I like to get a little bit of a sweat on before I get in the gym and get working. So it's kind of like my warm-up jog or my warm-up run. So it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. Also, I just filmed the last couple clips with my phone turned the wrong way. So I can't even use them, which is really annoying. Anyways, I got this hat on. It says "Make Fitness Great Again." I got it from a friend when I was working at this gym. Obviously I no longer work there. But anyways, it's a cool hat. And the sun is coming through the trees pretty awesomely. Anyways, I think that just made me blind looking at it. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this warm up, get to the gym, and start working out. We are sneaking across, even though it is a do not walk sign. We are walking across to it anyways because I'm not waiting for that. There's not even traffic. So we're walking again. There's a no walking sign, but we need to get to the gym, so I don't got time for these road signs. Okay guys, so I kind of just wanted to come on here and share some of my thoughts, to be honest with you. So I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I have never had a YouTube channel before, but I am on a journey, and I'm using this kind of as like a journal or a way to document my journey. I've worked a 9 to 5 pretty much my whole life, a bunch of different ones, done a lot of different things. I'm starting to do transactional funding and some other small investment type things that I'm trying to get up and going. Right now I currently don't have a job. I just got fired from Amazon because I have a lead foot. And I guess driving an Amazon truck just isn't for me, I guess. So I'm kind of in an in-between spot. I don't know if I should go out and try to get another job or whether I should focus solely on transactional funding and trying to grow that, because that's what I want to do. This is what I think will be able to allow me to work from home and allow me to not have a job and just work for myself. I want to build my own company doing transactional funding, and then obviously have that go into a bunch of other different things. In the end, obviously, I just want to be, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but in the end, I want to be an investor. And I think this is the way I'm going to start. And I just need to know basically what I'm doing, whether I'm going to try to go full-time transactional funding now, or whether I want to try to get another job and do both until transactional funding can take over. But there's going to be a lot of different content in my vlogs, things I've learned, things, the losses that I have, the wins that I have. I share everything with you guys, regardless of whether or not it's a win or a loss, and then obviously the things that I've learned along the way. But I think in general it's just going to be my journey going from where I'm at right now, which is currently jobless, and hoping for a better life, to wherever I end up. So that's what this vlog, or that's what this channel is going to be about. It's just going to be my journey. So I'm excited, and if you guys enjoy my content, comment down below if there's anything that you guys want to see more of. Definitely let me know. But this is going to be the first of, well, not first, but second of many different videos that I do. So they're going to be pretty rough at first, but I assume I'll get the hang of it after a while. So, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going. I was going to film this on the way home from the gym, but I worked out shoulders, and my shoulders were so sore I couldn't even carry my hoodie that I was wearing. I had to hang it on my head, and just let my arms hang down on my sides because I was really sore. So, but it's been a minute since I got home, so kind of just chilled out for a minute, scrolled on my phone, which I also hate doing. It's a terrible habit. I need to stop that. But yeah, today's Sunday, so I am going to go take a quick shower, and then I'm going to head off to church. So basically today I'm just going to take you through my day. I have a couple meetings later today. I have a meeting with a lady named Sonia. I think that's her name. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. It's spelled Sonja. But anyways, we are part of a group together, so we're both transactional lenders. She's actually a gator, so, which I don't know if you know what a gator is, but it's kind of like a transactional lender. It's a term that Pace Morby came up with for the people that do lending under his program. So anyways, we're on a Discord together, so we have some leads to go over and try to figure out a better way to run this CRM. So, and then also we're going to talk about just lead generation. So I will break down anything that I learn from that call. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me. I don't know. So, anyways, I don't know if that's going to be a call or in-person meeting. I'm assuming it's going to be a Zoom call, but it is Sunday and we're both off. We both live here in Atlanta, so maybe we'll do it together. I don't know. But either way, I will bring you guys along, share what I learned. So it should be fun. So anyways, that is my little rant, you guys. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go get started. See you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so I am getting ready for church. I took a shower and I took too long, so I missed the 9:30 service. So now I am getting ready for the 11:45 service, and hopefully I make that one. I think I got about 30 minutes left, looks like. Yeah, and then I gotta be there. So I am just finishing up, getting dressed, and then I will be on my way. So I got this little picture of Tanjiro Kamado behind me. Always reminds me to do my best, to try my hardest, to never quit. Great show, by the way. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend Demon Slayer. My girlfriend's dad gave me all these ties, and I've only ever owned like one or maybe two ties before. So he gave me maybe 15 or 20, something like that. So I used to have a job where I had to wear a tie every day, and now I don't. And sometimes I kind of miss it. So every now and again on a Sunday, I will wear a tie. So I'm currently doing I believe I'm doing a double Windsor. For all you people out there that tie ties, you will know that's superior, not in my opinion anyways. I think it's better than a single or anything like that. Anyways, let's see if your boy still got it. Pow kapow, and it is a little too long. Alright, let's try this again. Anyway, the church that I go to is incredibly close to me. I could probably walk there if I wanted to, but it is Georgia, and it is June in Georgia, so it's just a little bit warm outside. Wasn't too much earlier today, but as the day goes on, it gets warmer and warmer. Alright. Doing this, normally I look in the mirror. Today I'm looking in my phone because that's what I'm recording on. So it's slightly more challenging than I thought it would be. Bingo, got it, perfect length. Okay, let me get this collar down here. Kaboom, kaboom. Alright.
just going to cuff my sleeves because I'm wearing a long sleeve, and I wish it were a short sleeve. So, little cuff, do a little fit check. That was unfortunate. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so this is what I got. Blue jeans I got from, I don't know where I got these. Man, I wish I remembered the name of that place. Anyways, white shirt I got from Zara, tie. Like I said, got it from my girl's dad, so, yep. Anyway, I'm out. One last thing, I was heading out of my apartment. Forgot to show you guys. I got my Timbs on. In Chicago, Timbs are the shit. And when I came here to Atlanta, I realized that they're not nearly as popular as they are in Chicago. In fact, everyone thinks I'm either from Chicago or New York because I'm wearing Timbs. But, interesting fact, Timbs are not the style piece in Atlanta, although I still wear them all the time because I love them and I don't really give a shit what other people think of my boots. Hey guys, so I ended up not picking up the camera for the rest of yesterday and doing any vlogging at all. But it went pretty good the rest of yesterday. I had a meeting with Sonia. We talked about lead generation, and basically I'm doing it right. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm going on Facebook because I'm a transactional funder, and I go and I find wholesalers and investors, and then I just offer my services to them. So I realize that's what everyone else is doing. To me, it doesn't quite seem efficient enough or fast enough. So I can come with my own strategy. I guess it's not really my own strategy. I'm just doing more than messaging people on Facebook, I guess. So I found 8 different in-person gatherings for wholesalers and investors who are going to be doing like a networking event. So I found 8 different networking events that I'm going to go to this month, on top of messaging people on Facebook to try to get leads and find people that I'm able to help. So that's how that meeting went, and then I also just found the meeting, so gotta attend those meetings as they come up, right? So then I also went to the airport last night and picked up Sydney, my girl. She was gone for the last 10 days in Texas. She went to go see a friend. She had a graduation party. Her best friend had graduated college, so she went to go for the graduation party, and then she went to go see her mom and her nana and all that good stuff. So, but she's back now, so my life is better. Get to eat some decent food again. So been eating fries and frozen pizza, which isn't really good, but I don't really cook. So I mean, I can, it just takes a lot of time and I'm trying to do other things. So I'm glad that she's back nonetheless, though. I missed her a lot. So she's back, and I'm just gonna keep on trying to do things. I think another thing I'm gonna do is do Lyft to try to meet some of my bills that are just current bills while I'm getting my funding business up and running. I think I'm gonna do Lyft on the side. I keep trying to do jobs, but the further I get into trying to be self-sufficient, the less that I want a job, for one, and also I just am getting worse and worse with them. I just keep getting let go, or I keep quitting. I think my mind and my focus is just really on trying to become a transactional funder, trying to become self-sufficient. So I got to change hands here. My arm is killing me. Whew. Anyways, so that's just really where my focus has been at. So that's what I've been pouring my energy into. So I'm going to be doing Lyft on the side here until I can get this up and going. And Lyft isn't really enough to be able to afford an apartment, and we have to move out of our current apartment in August. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to have to move back in with my parents, or if I'm just going to be living on the street, or I don't know what's going to go on. But whatever the price is, I'm willing to pay it to be able to become self-sufficient, to be able to become a transactional funder, to be able to become an investor. I've been jumping from job to job, trying one thing after another, but also trying to maintain the life that I like, that I want, and it's just not realistic. Everything takes sacrifice, you have to be willing to, you got to find what you're willing to sacrifice to be able to get what you want. And so far, I keep trying to get what I want without having to sacrifice anything. So, not really realistic. So I'm kind of learning that from Alex Ramones right now. Been listening to a lot of his stuff. And I got to find things that I'm willing to sacrifice. And something that I might have to sacrifice is living with my girl. Also just living in an apartment. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. But I'm tired of living the way that I have been living. And I guess sacrifice is what it's going to take. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I end up living on the street, or if I end up moving back in with my parents, or what I end up doing. I don't know. But it's going to be exciting. I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. You guys get to watch me through all of these ups and downs. Hopefully maybe you can learn something, and then maybe hopefully you won't have to make the same sacrifices. So anyways, and all of this, I hope that you learned something, and that maybe in some way your life is better. So anyways, I'm gonna go back home, get washed up, start working. I'm trying to share some of that with you guys. It's really not all that interesting. It's really just like DMing people and trying to find things. But if I find anything that's interesting or informational or anything like that, I'll definitely cue you guys in on that. So that's kind of what I got planned for the day. So anyways, see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, alright, so I finished doing all of my cold outreach for the day. Had a meeting with Sonia. We scheduled a bunch of networking events. Not like we're hosting them or anything, we're just going to them. So, but anyways, it's been a super long day. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.